so much for making the decision to come and see a therapist. So I'm just gonna get my notebook and we can start. Okay. So, first of all, what's your name? Okay. And that's such a beautiful name. What brings you by today? What brings you to this session? Oh, okay. So, I want to commend you for taking this step to improving your life and changing your life. But before we go into this session, I just want to ask you a couple of questions so that we can best determine how to help you get better. Okay? And you say that you're here because you're experiencing a lot of anxiety, you're experiencing depression. So I just want to make sure that I give you the best strategy how to go about it. Okay. So in a few words, can you explain to me how you're feeling right now as of this moment? Now that you're sitting here with me, how do you feel? Okay. I appreciate you sharing that. I appreciate that a lot. Besides your feelings, can you share with me what you were thinking about? This is not something that you're feeling, but it's like your thoughts. It's here. It's not emotional. It's mindset. What are you thinking about? What's the first thing that's that you're thinking of? Okay. Alright, that's good to know. And then, do you mind sharing how your body feels right now? Okay. And by this, I mean the physical body. Like, are you in any pain right now? Okay. Alright, where do you feel the pain in your body? Is it your heart? Is it your heart, or is it your head, your eyes, your arms, legs, feet, back, stomach? Where are you feeling pain? Is your chest? Okay. Alright, have you been to the hospital recently? Like, have you tried to seek medical help? Okay. 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 And now, can you tell me what you want? What do you want? And I know that it seems like it's a fake question, but when you made the decision to come here today, you obviously did not like something about what's happening in your life. And right now, you made the decision to come here and you want change, obviously. But I want to know, at the core of you, what is it that you think you want? This is a question that I'm gonna ask you weekly in our sessions, because I feel like when we start with your session, something different. And as you grow with the strategy that we provide at our clinic, you become a whole different person. Okay? And you see things differently. Your perspective for anything, it changes. And so my job is to make sure that I know what you want every step of the way. And this is what I'm going to use to assess your improvement. Okay. Okay. Alright. So that's what you want. Okay. And what would you say you want to change right now? At the top of your head, I want you to think about something that you would like to change immediately, either about yourself, about your habits, your routine, your friends, your family, your work, your finances. It could be any of those things. If you can think of anything that you want to change, let me know right now. Okay. I see that you struggle with high performance anxiety, and you have depression as well. And so what I'm gonna do is, before we begin our sessions, I'm gonna refer you to a doctor, a general practitioner, who's probably gonna do a referral for anxiety medication as well as depression medication. Right now, I'm just trying to get to the root of the problem. So once you take your depression and your anxiety medication, we will be assessing you to make sure that they're working properly, and also if we need to up them a bit more, or we need to take you off of them based on your mood and your behavior and everything else. Of course, this is a judgment-free zone, so if you are going through anything, no matter how you think, whether you think it's embarrassing, it's not embarrassing, I want you to be able to talk to me about it. We are both here to get you the help that you need, and so it's important that I establish a very safe environment for you, and safe, friendly, respectable environment for you. Of course, one thing that I really need to touch base on with you is that we are going to need to adhere to the rules that I'm gonna set up for you. Of course, and we can talk about everything. I'm just gonna write some points here. So first of all, I want us to discuss your family. This is the beginning. This is where everything starts. So as we first thing in our lives, when we come into this world, we come into our family's lives or world or whatnot, and then from there we pick up habits, we pick up routine, we pick up everything you can think of that you learned in your life. You probably learned from your family, be it biological, adopted family, or family that you got along the way. This is where your habits start. So we are going to discuss everything, because your relationships they all stem from how you were brought up. So your finances at times, it's all connected to your family. So think about one of the richest kids in the world. They come from a nice, wealthy family. Think about some of the most successful people in the world. Some of them come from families that do well with managing their money. And so we're gonna touch base on that as well. And then once we are done talking about your family, we will be talking about your love life. This is your relationship. And obviously, you can share as much as you want or as little as you want, but I do encourage you to share more because it's gonna help you with opening up and getting to the root of the problem. And so, love life. And once we're done discussing that, I want us to discuss your financial situation. So this also, I want to connect it to your career. And the reason why I connected to your career is because as much as people choose careers based on passions and purpose, some people choose careers because of money. 90% of people in the world choose careers because of how well people that they've seen in that specific study or career excel. Like, people choose to be doctors most of the time because of how much respect that profession gets you, how much money you get. And so we will check that as well. So career and financial life. And then I want us to touch base on your hobbies. I know some people refer to these as interests. So these will be your interests, hobbies. It's basically anything outside of work, family, that you enjoy doing. If you enjoy going to restaurants, trying new food, that's a good hobby to have. That's one of my favorites. Be it solo or with friends, family, I do love and enjoy going to different restaurants and trying out new foods that I have never tried before, and it almost works out all the time except for once or twice the food is like not it. So we will talk about those as well, because I feel like we don't appreciate how much of a difference in our mental health hobbies can have. A lot of people focus on work. They focus on getting money, that they forget that they have to live. This is the part of your life where you get to live, like, not for money or for others, but just for yourself. If you love gardening, you love watching films, you love going to the museum, you love painting, you love swimming, you love going to the beach, you love traveling, these are things that fulfill you outside of love, outside of family, outside of work, outside of money. And so it's gonna be super important that we touch base on that as well. So, and of course, anything else that we're gonna discuss after that, it will be stuff that we're just gonna touch base on it. We're not gonna do too much. So regarding your family, I want to know, what do your family call you? What's your given name? What's your given name by your family? Okay. And are you happy with that name they give you? Okay. Okay. What are your pronouns? as your family, do you have a problem with not being okay? So if somebody comes and doesn't use the proper pronouns, does that bother you? Okay, it doesn't bother you. Okay. Okay. So tell me, what was life like growing up with your family? Did you, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much would you rate your childhood? So, yes, we were on the topic of your childhood. How much would you rate from a scale of 1 to 10? 1 being unsatisfied completely, and 10 being completely satisfied. Okay. If you don't mind me asking, why did you give that rating? Okay. Alright. No, that will be all. I don't want to ask you anything else about your family. We're gonna save it for the sessions to come. So I just want to touch base on the others. So, with your love life, okay, do you have a special somebody in your life? Okay. And then what would you okay. What would you say would you say that you're happy in your relationship? Okay. Do you enjoy spending time with this person? Okay. Do you see yourself settling down with this person? Okay. That's everything I need to know about your love life. Okay. Let us touch base on your finances. Would you consider yourself poor, middle class, or rich? Okay. And listen, you're okay. Okay. You're doing okay. I need you to hold on. I need you to take a deep breath and exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale. Let's do it one more time. Deep breath in. Exhale. Okay. Are you feeling better now? Okay. Are you still dizzy? Okay. No need to apologize. I just want to make sure that all the questions that I ask you are pretty, what's the word I'm looking for? They're pretty straightforward, but most importantly, I ask them because there's a specific strategy that I'm gonna use to try to help you, and the strategy need me to ask you questions in a certain way. And obviously, at any point, if you feel uncomfortable, please let us pause and reflect on why it makes us as uncomfortable as it does. Okay. So, regarding money, let's not touch base base on that a lot, because I feel like the more I feel like the biggest reason why you might not be comfortable with discussing money, it's because it's the root of a lot of your problems, especially when it comes to your anxiety. So we can skip that for now and touch base on it later when you are feeling a little bit better. Yes, I do want to touch base on your career though. What would you say is the reason why you became, you went towards this career path and not anything else? Okay. Okay. So, would you say that you're happy in this career field, or do you see yourself having changed careers in the next 5 years? Okay, so I wanted to explain something to you. Okay, so with regards to your career, okay, if you're doing it, are you doing it because it pays well? Or is it because you're really passionate about this? Both, okay. There's nothing wrong with that, but we are going to create a strategy, like I said, that would help you balance your personal life and your career. Okay. And then your hobbies. Our time is almost up, but I want to touch base on your hobbies before we end the session. Okay. Do you have any? Just one. Okay. And what is that one? Okay, that makes sense. Regarding the hobbies, whenever you think of something that you enjoy, do you associate, like, do you put a price tag on it? I don't want you to live like that. Like, I want you to live like, I want you to think of it like it's gonna be your escape when you can't handle life. It's gonna be escape, so you can move from your job, your love life, your family, and you can escape and do your hobbies. So it's important that whatever it is that you do as a hobby, it's not linked or tied to your career or your finances. Okay, alright. So I want you to make a list of all of your favorite hobbies that you used to like and don't like anymore, and why you think that might be the case. And also, I need you to do a list, on that list, the hobbies that you would love to have but you don't think you can, and why you don't think you can. Okay, yeah. And that's our time for today. But before you leave, I just want to do some exercises with you. So the first exercise is called a fishbowl exercise. So all I do is cover your ears. So if I cover your ears, you have to tell me if you can hear me. Okay, it's fine. I was just trying to bring you back, to calm you a little bit. Let's do some breathing exercises. Let's inhale. Exhale. exhale. Inhale and exhale. Okay, anytime you feel overwhelmed with anxiety, try to do that breathing exercise. It will help you definitely to get better. And I will see you in the next session, where we will be discussing how you're going to change your day-to-day life. Okay? And before I let you go, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and comment and share it with your friends. Thank you. Goodbye.